It was a gloomy Thursday afternoon in Washington, D.C. President-elect Donald Trump sat quietly in a sleek black SUV, dressed in somber black attire. He was on his way to pay respects at a close friend's funeral. The usual entourage was pared down, giving the journey a subdued and reflective atmosphere. At an intersection on the city's outskirts, Officer Mark Hall, a diligent yet overzealous cop in his late 30s, was stationed in his patrol car. Mark's sharp eyes scanned the passing traffic for anything suspicious. When the tinted windows and measured pace of the black SUV caught his attention, he didn't hesitate. Flipping on his siren and lights, he pulled the vehicle over. The SUV eased to a stop at the roadside. Mark's boots hit the pavement with purpose as he approached, his hand resting on his holstered gun, a standard precaution, but one that added tension to the moment. He knocked on the driver's window, which rolled down to reveal a calm but perplexed man. "License and registration," Mark demanded, his gaze shifting past the driver to the figure in the back seat. His sharp eyes lingered for a moment. The driver, Samuel, a seasoned professional, complied without hesitation. "May I ask why we've been stopped, officer?" Mark's tone was curt. "Your vehicle matches the description of one involved in a robbery nearby. Step out of the car, all of you." Before Samuel could respond, the back door of the SUV swung open. Donald Trump stepped out, his towering presence instantly recognizable. Mark froze, his hand instinctively twitching near his holster. "Officer?" Trump said, his unmistakable voice cutting through the tension. "I don't know what this is about, but I'm on my way to a funeral. This has to be a mistake." Mark hesitated, glancing at the ID in his hand. The name and face were a match, but his pride and authority wouldn't let him back down so easily. "Sir, I need you to stay here while I run these details," he said, retreating to his patrol car. Trump sighed, shaking his head. "Unbelievable," he muttered, his patience wearing thin. Inside the patrol car, Mark entered the vehicle's information into his computer. A moment later, his radio crackled. "Hall, status update? The robbery suspect's vehicle is a black sedan, not an SUV." Mark's stomach dropped as he realized his error. Stepping back out into the rain, now falling in a steady drizzle, he approached the SUV. "You're free to go," he said stiffly, avoiding Trump's piercing gaze. Trump paused before getting back into the car. "You've wasted my time, officer," he said firmly. "Think before you act next time." With that, the SUV drove away, leaving Mark standing in the rain, the weight of his hasty decision sinking in. The next morning, Mark's actions were the talk of the precinct. Word of the unnecessary stop had spread quickly, and Chief Angela Rodriguez wasted no time calling him into her office. "Mark, what were you thinking?" she began, her voice sharp. "This isn't just about who you stopped, it's about exercising sound judgment." Mark shifted uncomfortably as Angela continued. "You're on administrative review. Until this is resolved, you're off patrol duty." At home, Mark struggled with the fallout. His wife, Emily, tried to console him, but the nagging feeling of failure was overwhelming. To make matters worse, a passerby's video of the incident had gone viral, sparking heated debates online. Commentators criticized the unnecessary stop, with many calling for better police training. Trump's spokesperson issued a measured statement. While Mr. Trump was inconvenienced, he hopes this incident highlights the importance of police accountability and the need for improved training. A week later, Mark faced a review panel. Sitting at the end of a long table, he listened as senior officers dissected his decisions from that day. "Officer Hall," one panel member said, "you've served this department well for over a decade. This incident seems to stem from a lapse in judgment, not malice. However, there are consequences for such actions." Before they could render their decision, the door opened, and Donald Trump entered the room. A wave of silence fell over the panel. "I hope I'm not interrupting," Trump said, his tone lighter than expected. The panel nodded for him to speak. "I've thought a lot about what happened," Trump began. "Mistakes happen. What matters is how we learn from them. Officer Hall made an error, but I believe in second chances. Let's use this as an opportunity to grow, not tear someone down. The panel deliberated briefly before announcing their decision. Mark would retain his position but undergo additional training and a probationary period. As Trump left the precinct, Mark approached him hesitantly. "Thank you, sir. I won't forget this," he said, his voice earnest. Trump nodded. "Just do better next time." For Mark, the experience became a turning point. He returned to duty with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of his responsibilities. The incident, though harrowing, taught him a lesson in humility and accountability, a lesson he carried with him every day. Thank you for watching this story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thrilling tales. Hit the notification bell to stay updated. Have a great day.